Hey guys, I wanted to come on here to discuss we are what we eat as a concept. I remember early 2000, middle 2000, this was such a big catchphrase. It's so much that I remember on the BBC, we had a program that was focused on this very concept, you are what you eat. And of course, it was about a diet. And not in the sense of what we eat, but so much as what kind of diets should we follow, right? Like restricting calories, restricting that, adding that. And that's never conducive to health because being on a diet is the most claustrophobic thing ever. We need to learn how to eat for our body type, and it's in our hormones, so where we are in our cycle, what our needs are. If we have diseases and we have to reverse them, if we have to boost something, we need to understand our body and we have to work towards plenishing that. Then there is, of course, a standard line where everybody can be on, which is plants, because we need fiber so that our microbiome, the gut bacteria, is happy because they really lead our health. I mean, whether we like it or not, we're mostly bacteria more than cells. So imagine. But we are what we eat. It's actually a very accurate definition of how it works because whatever you put in your body will ultimately become you at cellular level. Our cells and our body parts, our organs, and every part in our body is made of cells. So I'm going to say at cellular level is made of nutrients, whether it's macronutrients like fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. And of course, they convert into things like glucose and so on. And micronutrients, so your vitamins, your minerals, and so on. Those things are important. Of course, in the micronutrients, I'm including also the polyphenols and antioxidants so that we don't have too many categories. But yeah, micro and macronutrients make up our cells. So it's brilliant that we pay attention to this because, yes, we become what we eat. If your diet is lacking or deficient, then your body will be lacking or deficient. Now, because the body is amazing and is made perfectly by the creator, and I really do believe that we have to pay attention about this, and I'll just give you a little side note in a minute. It will always find a way to find homeostasis, which is balance. So even if you have a shitty diet, you're not gonna die straight away. You're not gonna be deficient straight away. You're not gonna see the consequences straight away because the body will always try and balance out. So it's gonna try pulling nutrients that perhaps you have in different organs so that you can then balance out your blood, and the body is just amazing like this, but it gets to a point where it just cannot do it anymore if you don't change your habits. Now, side note about how perfectly created we are. I know people are like, they don't want to believe in God. What we call God, we call source. And I get really sad about it because when you are in science and you look at the structure of a cell, you look at the nucleus, you look at the DNA, there's really no way of denying that there is a higher power that is perfect and perfectly designs everything that is working truly hard. It is amazing. So when you look at these structures, you know nothing is random. Now, of course, I understand that the dogma of religion has pushed us away from believing. Unfortunately, that is the side effect of a society that just puts everything in a box and a bucket. And I've seen this with even people that want to be spiritual, right? Because and I guess it's in the religious sense is when we make God look like a man, we also put that figure in a box like a man because we're limited. But well, we are unlimited, but we have limited ourselves in our understanding. So when we think about God, I really think about this beautiful architect and energetics and everything combined, shifted together, put together, because that's really what this is all about. And it is amazing. And once you understand that about our body, once you understand that about how we made, then and only then you will be able to truly elevate to the potential that you have, which means also you're going to care much more about what you put in your body because you want this vessel to reflect the potential that you have as a being on this planet. So, the diet that I recommend, and I hate saying diet, not a restrictive diet, but the baseline that I recommend for everybody is let's have more plants. Okay, add more plants into your life. First thing in the morning, water, hydrate your body. A green juice is always like a great thing to have from my experience only, because if anything, you're flushing your body with chlorophyll. And when I talk about green juices, I'm talking about juices without sugar. I'm talking about leafy greens, cucumbers, zucchini. I'm talking about the actual green stuff. And then you can have breakfast, and in breakfast you can have seeds, nuts, and beautiful fruit, and you can make smoothies and top them up with cacao nibs and hemp seeds, whatever you feel like having. But you are starting with plants, right? Then later at lunch, even if you have your usual stuff, whatever that is, add a salad, add a soup, add something that will give you a little bit of veggies and a little bit of fiber, because fiber is really important. And you want to get to, honestly, 32 grams would be really ideal for every human to have, because we are underfibered. And then at dinner you do the same thing. If you're having snacks during the day, try to have fruit, try to have like seeds and nuts. Now, I am not a big fan of snacking. I think the digestive system could do with a little break, but if you are someone that needs it while you transition to your perfect diet, then you can do that. Now, I'm a big fan of fasting, so try to have a restrictive time window. That doesn't mean calorie restriction, it means a time window where you eat, and then give your digestive system a break. And also, as women, we have to learn how to eat for the hormones that are at that point in our month thriving and needing the support. So there are times where estrogen needs fasting and needs low glucose. There are times when our progesterone needs more glucose so that she can thrive. We have times where we can work harder and have a little bit more protein. There are times where we need less protein. Whatever it is that we need, we have to understand our cycle. Of course, this is a big subject. I don't want to talk about it here, but we can do it with plants, we can do it healthily, and we can do it with the whole foods. But the point is also this: eat for your microbiome. Make sure that you have enough fiber so that the little guys into your gut are happy, because if they're happy, you will be happy and you will be healthy, and what you eat becomes you. So have a good day. Bye.